Mic'd up.
Everybody to Mic'd Up live from the U.S. Open. My name is John Rager. I'm your PJ Mic'd Up broadcaster, and I'm joined today by Bill Storoe. Now, I'm on location at Shinnecock Hills up in the Hamptons up in New York. So we are on location. And of course, always Bill is remote on location from the Backyard Golf Association in Gainesville, Florida. So we have a special Mic'd Up today. Not only are we going to get the weather that seriously affects the outcome of any particular tournament, whether it's a major championship or regular PGA Tour event, but we have some banter. And this is a very historic place. It's a very unusual place. It's probably known best as America's Links golf course, I guess, is the best way to do it. Very similar to Scotland. And so what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into it. And Bill, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a flat cap, okay, or they used to call it a news cap. And I had the dress all prim and proper because we're at Shinnecock. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And that's a very
you are, and it's about the Indians.
It's a very prestigious place. Okay, lots of tradition. So I'm drinking my bourbon on ice.
Oh man, I could use one of those, but you know, it's a concession stand. There's cocktails right behind me there.
I'd like to share it with you.
It's like $24.95 for something like that.
Holy moly! It's not the Masters, is it?
No, it's not.
Yep, but nope. It's very, very prestigious. I've learned a lot this week, so you guys are in for some good learning.
Well, fantastic. You know, I'll start you off here a little bit. I don't know. Did you look it up? This is like one of the 5 founding members of the USGA founding club and stuff like that.
That is correct.
So tell us what's so unique about this place.
Well, I got all that spilled out in my weather report. You ready for me to start?
Oh, you just start anywhere you want to go and let her rip, Wild Bill.
All right. Woo-hoo! Well, hello there, Coach. I see that you are at the U.S. Open. My eyes on the ground, looking at the sky, as Wild Bill's Golf Report comes to you live and remotely live with our newly appointed, you're getting appointed today, John, which you're going to do a little bit later. You're going to be my newly appointed and about to be deputized. Oh boy, can I deputize the weatherman? I don't know. But either way, I think we're going to have you look that one up, John. But you're now my newly appointed and officially deputized mobile weather correspondent for Wild Bill's Golf Weather Report. Woo-hoo-hoo!
All right. Well, Jim Cantori is going to be jealous. He got passed over for that job.
Yeah, well, you're better qualified, dude. You know golf. So this week, Wild Bill's Golf Weather Report follows the PGA Tour and the U.S. Open to Southampton, Long Island, New York, to one of the most legendary golf clubs in America, and some may say also the most exclusive as well. We are talking about Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Shinnecock is widely considered one of the greatest golf courses and the oldest golf courses in the world. It is one of the oldest and most historically important clubs in the United States and golf history. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a little bit of a history lesson here, John. I learned a lot, so pay attention, kiddies. I'm about to give you a good learning, all right? Shinnecock was founded in 1891, making it the oldest incorporated golf club in the United States. Shinnecock is one of the 5 founding members of the United States Golf Association, or which you may consider as the USGA, which was founded in 1894 and was host of the second U.S. Open itself and actually hosted the U.S. Open 6 times. This famous clubhouse that we all see today was built in 1892 and is considered to be America's oldest golf clubhouse, believe it or not. And for all the ladies out there, surprisingly, Shinnecock admitted women into the club from the very beginning and even built a separate 9-hole course just for women, specifically designed for their capabilities, which was unheard of in the 1890s. Shinnecock was also a pioneer in racial diversity in the sport of golf, as well as allowing the first Black and the first American Indian professional golfers to play in the second U.S. Open, despite of threats from other professional golfers, with the president come out quoting along the line saying that this tournament will go on even if there are only 2 competitors. They all got in line. Now, that took some golf balls, didn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Now, the reason Shinnecock is so famous and so well-liked is Shinnecock is the closest thing that America has to a true Scottish links course. Shinnecock has very few trees, okay, firm fairways, deep fescue roughs, and constantly changing ocean winds that can significantly challenge the golfer's selection of clubs and the golfer's play. Many courses throughout America actually try to make their courses more challenging with narrow fairways, tree lines, water hazards, and lots of bunkers. At Shinnecock, there are very few trees, wide open fairways, and only one water hazard. And Shinnecock's greatest challenge to the golfer is the winds coming off the Atlantic Ocean and the Peconic Bay, believe it or not.
That's right.
At Shinnecock, the wind is the course's greatest defense. At Shinnecock, winds can be very variable and constantly changing directions and gusty up to and over 40 miles an hour, which means that every course on this course can play completely different from hour to hour as the day goes on. Shinnecock itself has a very exclusive membership, by the way. Okay. They are roughly only 300 members, and membership is considered private and exclusive and not discussed, and only by invitation. If you want to play at Shinnecock, initiation fees are reported to be up to $250,000 and above, and you have to be invited to join, believe it or not, or a guest of a member, or you got to qualify.
We know no one there that'll invite us. That's for sure.
Or you got to be able to qualify for the U.S. Open. Then you get to play.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, if you're ever in a golf trivia contest, I got a good question for you. Okay. If you ask the panel of golf architectural experts to name the greatest American golf courses, it usually comes down to 4 courses: Shinnecock Hills Golf Course, Augusta National, Pine Valley, and Cypress Point. The point here is that Shinnecock is
Cypress Point. Cypress Point. Now, Cypress Point, that sounds like a golf course down in Brooksville or something. Cypress Point, California.
Cypress Point.
Pebble Beach. There you go.
The point here is that Shinnecock is the only club that has regularly hosted the U.S. Open, which in my mind puts it on top. Now, we're done with our golf history lesson, kiddies, and now we're going to talk some golf weather at Shinnecock Hills. Now, John, I need you to do me a favor. Before I go today, we got to anoint you or appoint you. I got to give you an official title so you can be an official Wild Bill's Golf Weather Report correspondent. I need you to raise your right hand. John, do you solemnly swear to accept the risks and duties of a newly appointed and officially deputized mobile Wild Bill's Golf Weather correspondent? This will include, do you swear that neither rain, nor snow, nor blazing heat, nor gale force winds, nor hail, nor incoming flying golf balls, or overly aggressive fans trying to get in your picture that will interrupt you, that will keep your eye in the sky and report the true weather facts physically witnessed by you and seen by you to the best of your ability? Do you? Do you, John?
I do.
Woohoo! You are now official deputized Wild Bill's Golf Report correspondent. Yay! And now for the weather.
When do I get my first check?
When do I get my first check?
Okay, we're even.
We're even. Now, for the weather. This week, it appears that Thursday through Sunday is going to show sunshine, and some clouds, with temperatures ranging from 78 to 82 highs and not a drop of rain in sight. However, the winds are going to be blowing with highly variable and gustable wind speeds, possibly ranging well into the double digits Thursday and Saturday, maybe a little bit lower on Friday and Sunday. The greens are going to be very dry. Everything's going to be very fast and furious throughout the week. It should be an interesting round of golf this week, John. And that being said, we have Wild Bill's Golf Report reporting to you live and remotely from Shinnecock Hills in Southampton, Long Island, New York, and the Backyard Golf Association. Wild Bill's signing out, and it's back to you, John, from Shinnecock Hills. Woohoo! Do a good job for me, bud. I need your eyes in the sky.
You absolutely nailed it with the weather. It is nice. It's warm, but there's a cool breeze blowing.
Well, you're just surrounded by water practically.
Absolutely wonderful. In fact, right behind me over my shoulder, you can see is the USGA US Open merchandise tent. So,
that's the only, probably the only other building there.
Well, there's more. I'm going to pan out a little bit, but I had to pick up my commemorative Shinnecock flag here. So for
very
the US
nice.
Open. But it rounds out my collection because I've got a flag from all 4 major golf championships now.
Good for you.
I've checked that off, so I've got one from all 4 majors, so that's pretty cool. And you know what? I'm going to pan out a little bit. I'm down in the Fan Central area. This is the middle of the golf course. They actually built a temporary train station to get people here. And right behind me, people are putting right now. So
wow.
where this white picket fence. these aren't tour pros. This is a simulated green at the step reading of like 13 or 14. So you could come out here and actually try to experience the real
What
conditions
they're going
of
through. Oh,
this. It's pretty cool. And then right behind me, the Golf Channel's on the big jumbotron here, and that's been nice. And they got these beautiful chairs you can sit in right here. But
you know,
also they have
I
what's
was
that?
reading. I was reading about the golf greens. One year, they said during the competition for the U.S. Open at Shinnecock, they had to go out and water the greens on some of the holes because the balls wouldn't stay on the greens at all because the wind was blowing so hard.
Well, I saw him watering the greens today. Roy, in his press conference earlier in the week, said that they're going to be watering. They might be watering the greens in the middle of the tournament. They water them every day at 3 for member play anyway, so they might be doing that at the U.S. Open. Hey,
Yeah,
I'll pan out a little bit more here. So on the back here, that's the home of the $32 cocktail back there. There's a bunch of concession stands and things. And then there's actually the old-fashioned scoreboard off in the distance where they do it by hand versus digitally. So, but anyway, yeah. So just a wonderful time here at the U.S. Open. I walked the entire 18 holes today,
you
and
did.
it's a long golf course. Uh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a look. Now, we're in the fan area, okay? So the rough's not that tough in the fan area. In fact, it's all beaten down. But I'm going to show you a little close-up of the rough here. I mean, it is just, and that's light, okay? Yeah, most of the rough on the golf course has been out to your knees. I mean,
Up to your knees.
absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely outrageous. So there's going to be some high scores. One of the things, Bill, and I don't know if you looked into it, but I think the I guess the score to win, I think only one person broke par or something.
Right. They're
Um,
talking. They're predicting it's gonna be somewhere around par, maybe 1 or 2 under.
oh yeah.
I wonder what the cut's gonna be, like 13 above.
Oh, I don't know, but well, I think you got to be within 10 shots or something like that. But
All
yeah.
right. Well, you never know. I mean, it's they say the scores typically are very close to par on this course.
Hey, one of the things we were talking about earlier, William Flynn, 1931,
Yep.
redid this golf course,
I
and
read
I can
about
tell
that.
you that he built 6 holes in they call it the triangle, where he built 6 holes, 6 distinctly different routing holes, where it forms a triangle where you'll have every conceivable, whatever which way the blend's blowing, you'll have every different option
And it
for the
could
wind to be
change
blowing.
throughout those 6 holes too.
Yeah. And so you combine the fescue, you combine the drying out conditions that could literally happen with hours, and the uniqueness of the course design. It's just going to be a great U.S. Open. So I really appreciate you coming on, Wild Bill, and so looking forward to returning back to sunny Florida one day. But hey, this is going to be aired on the Tampa St. Pete Sports Connection show, which is part of the Shipyard Sports Connection network, from New England to Tampa Bay, or we should say Tampa Bay, New England, depending on where you're located there. And we appreciate the sponsorship of Fergs, who was voted the #1 sports bar in the United States, not just in Tampa Bay, not just in Florida, the United States, and they're our sponsors.
And I
So
think
with
you said that
that,
show was going to be Saturday, right?
it's going to be this Saturday here. So you're going to be
Tune
watching
in.
the show. And we're talking about the show being on Saturday, and it is Saturday when you're watching the show. So with that, there you have it. Hey, Wild Bill, thank you for coming on, mic'd up live at the U.S. Open. We look forward to next week, as always, with your great insights on the weather and the banter that you provide about each and every week on the PGA Tour, and special this week with the U.S. Open from Shinnecock Hills in Southampton, New York. So with that, goodbye, everybody, and always remember to bring an umbrella in case it rains.
Woohoo!